Well, since it was raining today, brought the last little bit of our Contiune corn down here to Green Plains and Mount Vernon. So we got that bin cleaned out. Don't have to mess with it anymore, so that way we can put this year's corn crop into it. Looks like they've been doing a lot of construction since we've been down here earlier this year. Come down here this morning with the other truck right whenever they opened, and then we loaded it up, brought both trucks back, and filled the rest of our contract out. So now we're able to move the auger into our loading position of the bin. And then we'll have to get our drive over pit out and service it, put it next to it so we can drive over like we did last year. But the sun's starting to come out. Yeah, we already got truck trouble. International, it got a hole in the radiator hose. We'll have to fix it tomorrow, so I'm gonna start the Volvo, take the dump trailer off because it's not cleaned out, and then put it on the hopper bottom till we can get the International fixed tomorrow. It's Saturday. I'm working on the combine, the lower sieve right about here. Had some sections break out, which also damaged the top sieve, and it packed full of junk, because we noticed yesterday that never unloaded the grain tank. It had a bunch of trash in it, and found out why. They got all the sieve out. Dad's going up to Arthur to a Massey dealer to get a used one. They didn't have any new ones, so I gotta try to clean all of this junk out. Got a guy coming out to weld this brace and weld some other stuff on the combine, so I gotta get it cleaned out the best I can. That way I ain't got any sparks falling down and igniting. So that's what I'm going to be doing for a while, because it's packed under here pretty good. It's got trash up there too, right up along there. So have to probably get me some type of little stick. I don't know if I can get a hoe up in here, but I'll try to get as much as I can reach. Yeah, it's just this parts of your stalk, leaves, and they're packed in there pretty tight. Tried to use the leaf blower, but it ain't doing very well since it's packed tight and just making a mess all over myself. So try to find something to clean it out, and it'll be a while before he gets back. It's right now about 9 o'clock. He won't be back till probably about 11, 12 o'clock. Arthur's a few hours away by the time they get him loaded up. So we'll see what we can do. I'll go ahead and change out the air filters, and I think it said it was a little bit low on hydraulic oil, so I'll go ahead and fill that up. Check the oil, grease some of the bearings while I'm waiting. Yeah, I got most of what I could. Found a broom, took the end off. It's got like a little hook shape. Worked out about perfect. Got all down there. There's some supports under there, so I can't get in between there. But there's the big pile of what was up in there, so I'm gonna try to blow a bunch of this other back, so that way there's nothing there. And got a little pump sprayer full of water, so once I finish blowing off the rest of the combine, I'm gonna soak all this down with water, so try to keep anything from smoldering or igniting. Well, it's been a busy day. We finally got the combine back. They got the rotor fixed, but then the rotor wouldn't take off. Ended up finding a bad wire. I think maybe the speed sensor's going bad. Mouse chewed around on it. And we started shelling some corn, got trucks and stuff out. And then had a roller on the corn head break. So instead of doing 12 rows, we're doing 11 rows right now. It is Tuesday and we're back in beans. I didn't get it recorded, but our corn head, we had some issues with it. I had to tear it apart. Luckily, the dealer in Effingham we deal with had some parts. But since this week's supposed to be nice weather, we're swapping back the beans. There's a small chance of rain tomorrow. But done a couple fields of beans. Over there, we had some. And since it touches this field, we just come on across. Trying to do some of the smaller patches here while there's daylight, because it's got a lot of weeds and onions in it, and it's kind of tough. Since it may not be sunny tomorrow, be more cloudy, we want to try to get a bunch of this stuff done. So we're just using 2 auger carts and a smaller blue truck today. I'm going to try to get another auger set up to a corn bin so we can unload the other 2 trucks that we filled up last week before it rained. So not been too bad today. We had a few little issues on the end of the grain table, but we got them taken care of. So just trying to get these stringy beans done before the sun goes down too much more. Got the truck unloaded, took it over. Now I'm filling up the fuel tank so we can put some diesel in the combine. And got some sickle sections to fix that are a little bit dull. I got the truck fueled up. Tire aired up on it was a little bit flat. Got the corn auger moved to the bin. Tires were a little bit flat, so aired them up with our little portable compressor. Dad went to get the skid steer, so because once aired it up, it shifted over this way once we set that down. So we need to scoot it over a little bit so it lines up with the spreader in the bin. That way it spreads evenly. It doesn't try to put all the grain more on one side than the other. start since it's windy out. The sun's shining. Got the air filter on the combine blew out. Got it fueled up. We got this field done yesterday. So we got the head moved over there. That's where we're gonna go next. So just fueling up combine. Dad's put new hydraulic hose on honey wagon so Uncle can haul manure. He had a hose blow out on him yesterday. And then we got to move the auger and to another bin and hopefully get started. It's supposed to just be cloudy today. It's a lot cooler, so hopefully don't have a lot of issues cutting beans. The sun's finally coming out. About got this field done. Got our one little bin filled, so move the auger over. Got the truck back now, so filled up. Now that the sun's coming out, we might try to do some of these beans over here on the hill, as long as the sun stays out. These ain't cut too bad. Got a lot of onion, but they've not done too bad so far. Yeah, it's Saturday, another cloudy day. Got some rain coming in here, but we got all around the hill done. He's about got here in the bottoms part done. We got some over here on the other side of the creek, but they're still a little green, so probably gonna hold off on them. Got the truck full and just waiting for him to be able to come dump on the auger cart. Since it's got a tarp on it, we can tarp it over. Yeah, we got done with the corn right north of the farm. So now we're down here on the corner. much today, but got the dealer down fixing the combine, and so I'm gonna, since the rain's not around, go ahead and finish unloading these trucks from the other night from the field down here on the corner. That way got done, so I'm gonna go ahead and got the truck started, go out here and see if we can't unload the trucks before the rain comes. So I got the 2 hoppers emptied, and I just got the dump truck. Got to do the controls from the cab. Except to dump the bags on the trailer, you got to do it at the trailer. Everything else is up here. So you got to put your brakes for your trailer, but you don't want your brakes for your truck, because your truck has to roll back as the trailer goes up. This is dump your big door. We don't use it with grain. This is to engage your PTO. And this is your lever to raise and lower your bed. So if I click it down, it raises it. It's in the hold position right now, and then I push it towards the driver's seat. It lets it down and also shuts off the PTO. This is an extra switch that they accidentally put in. And that's got your button for if your trailer has a vibrator for your grain, which we don't have. And then on the other side it has a tarp control. So I need to raise the bed, pull up. Bed starts to raise. Whenever I want to stop, just click it back in the holding position. Yeah, got all the trucks unloaded. Now I've just got to put this one up. Since we don't have a tarp, don't want it to rain in it, make it sticky. Put it up. Back our auger cart that don't have a tarp back in the shed.